like to just also, as we get going here, I'd like to thank, in addition to Carol, Alexia, and Ibrahim, who've done magnificent work. Thanks to Criteo, of course. I work here, but still, thank you. They're the ones that are putting this all on. Vertica as well. We're a Vertica shop. We make no secret about that, and Vertica was kind enough to fund the dinner. So the dinner on the roof, everybody can like tip a glass to Vertica for that. And then especially to our presenter, we have a lot of presenters. We have some folks who came in from pretty far-flung locations, Silicon Valley, New York, Germany, not so far flung, and of course a bunch from here at Criteo. And then you guys, this of course would be useless if you weren't here, so we're very, 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 very happy to have you here today. So, hi, we did that part. This is going to be brief. I'm just going to do a little bit of a raison d'être for this whole thing. Why do we do this? How we got here. So I'm going to be explicit about what you're not going to find out about today. You're not going to find out about the latest, greatest HTTP framework, the next generation stream processing framework, or the miracle database that defies physics. But none of that is happening today. Because as developers, you are all developers, I presume, or at least a close approximation thereof, we know that miracles do not exist. We do know that blood, sweat, and tears exist, however. And so we hope that today you're going to find out some of the talks are going to comfort you, because even the fancy people, quote unquote, who are presenting today, we've all made mistakes, right? We also hope to inspire you to some degree, right? Because maybe you're going to find some stuff that you think is really cool, and whether it's closed source or a proprietary solution internally, or whether it's an open source thing, that might inspire you to do something interesting and fun and whatnot. So enjoy the conference. Don't be shy. We want this to be an interactive experience, right? It's a small group of people, so raise your hand, interject a comment, whatever, right? And then we will see you on the rooftop tonight. I also want to take a minute to talk about where your 50 euros per person is going. And with that, I'd like to introduce Anne-Sophie from TechFugees.
So hi, I work for TechFugees. We're a global organization that empowers refugees with technology. So it's founded by Mike Butcher, which is an editor at TechCrunch. He saw a documentary with Syrian refugees who actually get around by smartphones. That's how they get around to get through to Europe. And he thought that technology, with its disruptive power, could disrupt the humanitarian world. So what we do is we organize hackathons, workshops and conferences to bring innovation to the refugee sector, to bring them services. So we're 25 chapters, we're a grassroots movement, so all over the world, from Australia to the Middle East to Europe. We have 15,000 members, a lot of engineers, techies, and then we've taken 100 projects which we incubate with other social incubators. And the money that we've just, I think it's like 5,000 euros, I'm not sure. More or less, we're launching a pilot project for women refugees, because there's a lot of coding schools for refugees that are kind of starting up all around the world, and just kind of like in this room there are no women. So we're just launching a specific program to give women the skills just to get into the tech world. So that's what your money is going to, and it's going to be at Station F, which is the new incubator in Paris. So thank you again, and thank you Criteo for this.